Hey, hey, Croc. OMG, I'm your biggest fan. Thanks, Croc. Thank you very much. Welcome. I've got so many different things open to monitor the stream. I hope you're doing okay, Croc.
Watson, what are you doing at my table?
I just need to check one thing about Lord March.
Middle, Dave. Guten Abend, Dave. Guten Abend.
My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill.
Hey, how's she? How are you? Bishimi Bella.
Let's study it more closely. Sputum with tiny drops of blood. I could take a sample and examine it under the microscope. I need to take a sample of it using the glass rod.
What do I do? Glass rod.
I need to take a sample of it using the glass rod.
Oh no, it's Hoshi. You'll be lurking. Yeah, that's fine.
I need to take a sample of it using the glass rod.
Okay. Here we go.
Let us apply chemicals to color the sample.
Okay, Croc. No worries. So yeah, this is just a complete blind playthrough for me. I've got a walkthrough on my laptop, and I'm monitoring the chat through. I've actually got you on my. I've got the stream on my tablet, so it's all good. Yeah, I saw that, Croc.
Now, let's examine the colored sample under the microscope.
Here we go.
Mycobacterium.
It
is that Lord Marsh is seriously ill.
Oh yeah, thanks for turning up. I know BB's streaming as well.
Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared. Lord Marsh is
all
suffering
you guys
from
for turning up.
tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Thanks
Yes,
for the
I do
likes as
say.
well.
And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, dear God. You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor? How terrible. I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
Thank you, Miss Alice. Until later.
I'll see you soon, Caitlin.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind. I think she likes you.
I doubt that.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes. It's forbidden reading at my boarding school. Did you know?
Well, well.
That beard. Yeah, you can't get Sherlock clean shaven. Do you like Sherlock Holmes in general? Yes, Croc. I think every game that's been on the Xbox and 360, Xbox 360 and above, I've got every achievement. Yeah, they're pretty good. Not that one. I need encyclopedia. Not that one. Have I lost my mind? Oh, Watson. Hello, Watson. That is elementary Holmes. So, botany. Legendary English oaks.
Here it is. Cranston's Oak is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated on George Hurst's map.
Close that.
Let's try to find the place from the hand-drawn map.
There we go.
Here it is. Drat. I'll need to hurry if I want to find out what's going on in the forest.
Hey, Phantom. Meadowloider. Would you ever get the
Father,
game Glennie
that
has?
boy Wiggins, does he come here very often?
He helps
Which one's that
occasionally
one,
in some
Croc?
of my cases. Why do you ask?
I'd like to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Father, back at school there are only girls to talk to, and they are so boring. I'm sure Wiggins has lots of exciting stories to tell about his life in London. It would be so romantic.
Which one's that? Oh, Croc.
Kate, Wiggins is not the sort of boy you should be socialising with.
So he's perfect then.
Oh, Kate.
I'll leave you alone now.
Kate. Oh, Dr. Decker. Oh. Probably not. Probably not. Let's go. Violence. Looks like I have to go to deduction mode. Oh yeah, Doc. His stream was interesting. Yeah, I caught a bit of that. Croc. He just was after the red-headed girl, Glennie. There's one. Quartermain and that one. Hunters. The Tantum Club found a new member. What do you mean, Dave? I mean, Dr. Decker. Let's fast travel to the forest. Now trust me, you don't want that name. Okay. The thing is though, I've got my YouTube app on my tablet, Android tablet, and it's none of the stats are the same as what's on my laptop. Das means boob in Arabic. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. Oh, by the way, how's the stream quality like? Is everything okay? So let's go. That's it. Oh, you guys, quality is good, thanks.
Run, little rabbit, run! Find him! You won't get far! Let's see how long you can stay alive.
Oh, okay. I think I might need a guide for this. I don't want to die yet. Okay. Oh, damn, he's knackered. Wow. Okay, I've never seen this kind of combat before. Crocodile. V-Man, your mod is abusive toward me. Just give me a sec. Let me change it to live chat. Who's this tea lady? She's another streamer, Phantom. She's a British streamer. Frosty knows who she is. She does Resident Evil games. crap at this game.
You scampering little rat!
X, 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 X. Here we go.
Is that your blood in the snow?
You kind of have to do a balance between stamina and actually getting shot.
You won't get far!
Bushes.
Where is he?
He was poor. This man was killed recently. The body is still warm.
Find him, boys! Find him!
Okay. Yeah, thanks, Croc. Hit the like button. Thank you very much. See, it's so disappointing the PS Plus games this month. What are they? Actually, what are they? I forgot. It might be because I'm starting to get drunk, but I want snow. No, I don't. I don't want any bloody snow. Oh. Yeah, you have to basically balance stamina and that hunter right behind me. He's knackered. Smell of the swamp, I think, is the right way.
Where have you gone?
So there's it.
I like to call this the Swamp of Despair!
Oh yeah, XCOM 2 and the oh yeah, Trials motorbike game. It's not too bad. XCOM 2, I've added them to my library, but I haven't downloaded them yet. I agree, Dave. It's free. I don't really complain if something's free. Run. Look. I think it's the right way.
Don't worry, no one's going to find your body.
Hopefully I don't...
You won't get far.
I think we're nearly out according to this guide.
Following your tracks.
Oh, that's stuff. There we go. There we go.
You won't get far.
There you go. Trophy. What's next? Okay, see you in a bit, Phantom. Let's have a look what's next. This is still the first case of the game. I'm not sure how many there is, but I know we're still on the first one. Ooh.
He was killed by a shot to the forehead. My God, it's Lord Harrington's body. My health is deteriorating. I need to dress my wound.
Should be a cabin. Here we go. I don't know what you people think of me playing this. I thought I'd stream something completely different this time.
This will help to dress my wound.
Yep, so there's one part.
The Quartermain Club. This must be Lord Marsh's cabin. Someone's coming, I better hide.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, you just have to hide in the cupboard.
Someone's coming, I better hide.
There we go.
Breathe, Lord Marsh. It's almost over. Who are you?
George Hurst from the 1st Lovett Scouts, here to deliver justice.
An old soldier. How ironic. Did we refuse you on our special education program?
It's true, I was refused. An old wounded soldier is useless to you, but he can still be dangerous.
We hunted a lot in these woods, but I didn't expect to become the prey. I have lived a grand life without any limits set by others. I will die a happy man, so you won't see me begging, you festering wretch.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Okay. Let me pause. Well, let me pause. Just give me a sec. Just give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see what we have to do. Lord Hamilton's body combined with the pauper's body, which equals dead bodies, it should be. Yep. Lord's Hunt. Okay. Go out. Go back in. And it should be revenge and impingement. Revenge, impingement. So basically all this menu is for is from your base, it's just a decision menu, and it should lead towards the correct outcome. Well, should do. So now we can make the decision. From all of the facts that we've gone through in this case, you can then, you know, pick. I was looking through the guide, and it doesn't seem to matter which decision you take. Let's condemn him. Which one do you think, condemn or absolve? I think condemn's the right way, because he's a criminal. He should go to prison. going to go for condemn. Let's go.
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now, it's time to end this.
By all means.
George, listen to me. If you're seeking an apt punishment and vengeance, killing Marsh will give him exactly what he wants. He would die knowing that he had fulfilled his life through his absolute control of it. But if you allow Marsh to live and be arrested, he will suffer a punishment far greater than you or I could deliver. His ball and chain will be the debilitating tuberculosis. It will drag him painfully and slowly to his demise behind bars.
You're mad! You're both mad!
Let's go and find Tom.
Not just yet. See, Lord Marsh, you will die here, although not by the gun. You'll die slowly.
Don't do this, George.
Detective, take a look here.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice.
Holmes, you cannot fully understand why we helped so many and sacrificed a few. But don't let me die like this. Just kill me now.
Mr. Hurst, you have already served brutal justice to Lord Harrington and I hope Lord Collins and Dr. Fisher. Taking that into consideration, you may as well kill Lord Marsh and end the Quartermain Club completely. No loose ends.
Wow. Let's accept it. That's good. You can actually change your decision. You know, if you want, you can actually change it. So that's quite good. I don't mind these games sometimes, they're quite chilled. Studying green, let's continue.
Yes! Well done, Watson!
Holmes, you're playing bowls? Indoors?
Not just any old bowls, Watson. Lawn bowling.
Seriously? With your injury? Oh, no. Mrs. Hudson is going to murder you.
Well, that's it for now. Time to go.
Oh,
Would
time
you
to
care to
go.
join me?
You're incorrigible. And where are we going, Holmes?
I'm participating in the final stage of the annual tournament held by the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. It's an official invitation. I'll just need to dress suitably and then we can leave.
Is that cool? So we change your clothes. So sports clothes should be in here. Sailor, morning, festive, doctor, bandit, pasta. guess it's the sports one. That's club. It says we can open the deduction, but we haven't done anything yet. It's crazy. And these basically are just loading screens when you're in the cage. Continue. I think there might be. I'll have to see how many cases there is, but so there's either 4 or 5 cases normally with these games.
Mr. Holmes, you played very well yesterday. I'm obliged to you, Sir Charles. I play many outdoor sports. That's the key to my success. My friend Dr. Watson has decided to join me.
Really? Mr. Holmes, would you like to see the first prize? A rare stone Mayan Quiche calendar. Mayan Quiche?
Indeed.
Their legendary king, Tekun Uman, has his statue just behind you. Although this one is a cast metal copy. That? Oh. Well, since only members may enter the clubhouse, we have exhibited the calendar outside. Please, explore.
The statue of Tekun Uman.
I'd like to win the Mayan calendar.
Yeah,
It's a
I'd like
beautiful
to win
work
the
of
Mayan
art.
calendar. It's a beautiful work of art. I think we just have to speak to the guy in blue to proceed. Let's have a look around.
Only club members have access.
It's a great final. Did you see the first prize?
The first prize, the Mayan Quiche calendar.
Okay, let's carry on. Hey, how you doing, Saf? You're gonna lurk a durka? Ah, no, he's just. This is a chill game anyway, so just relax and take it easy.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad you are my opponent for the final. People call me Arthur the Invincible, so I wish you good luck. Ah, Mr. Holmes, are you ready to begin the final game?
Oh, looks like I have to physically play bowls now. Yeah, I'm just watching a. Okay, Crocker. See you in a bit. Okay, so it looks like I have to throw four balls on for this, and then I have to get in close to the white one to win. Okay.
Yes. Let's start the final.
Just watch this noob get his ass kicked. Okay. Just bear with me, I'm just reading through a walkthrough. Because this part's got a missable trophy. If I screw this up, I'll have to start from the beginning again. Well, another time. Let's have a look. Okay. Wow, that's pretty damn good. Crap. Okay, let's try again. I think I should win this, I think. Should. Crap. Okay, so it looks like I have to okay, it looks like I actually have to play 2 more rounds. Let's just quickly do this. Hope everybody's doing okay. Sorry for how boring this is probably going to be, but crap, too short. Never mind. too much, I think. Or is it? Oh. That was a great shot. Crap, too much. Okay. Not too bad. Stop. Damn it. GG, look at that. Is it? Something like that, I think. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. That went quite well. Ooh, thanks for all the likes, 5 likes. Thanks very much. You caught an exciting game of bowls. Here you go, trophy.
Congratulations on your game, Mr. Holmes. Exceptional. The awards ceremony will be tomorrow morning. See you then to receive your prize of the calendar. I trust you will be there as well, Dr. Watson?
Unfortunately, I'll be unable to attend tomorrow. Duty calls.
Ah, what a pity.
Let's go home.
Oh, Daddy!
Hello, Mr. Bouvier.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Well, Caitlin?
Your costume!
Oh, don't you like it?
Oh, I do!
Caitlin, come on. Show some respect for your father.
Okay, on these sections you kind of identify what type of person they are from basically their appearance and the the clothing. So this occult item is one. You can kind of see what you're meant to do on the right hand side. You can see the blurred section, so you can kind of make out what you're meant to do. So there's one left.
You know, Father, Miss Alice was telling me all about her travels. She has already toured the world with her own father.
Your daughter is exquisite.
And just to think that she was aboard the Orient Express when it was attacked. What a dream.
Indeed.
She's so creative and imaginative. And that reminds me, would you allow Caitlin to visit me so that she can practice playing the piano?
Oh, decisions.
It's very kind of you, but I decided that Caitlin should stop playing the piano.
Oh, Father, why did you say that?
Caitlin, we are neighbours. We'll meet again. Until then, I shall leave you with this book.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
I think it's back to the club, I think. Back in a second, guys. I'm just going to close my curtains. Back in a sec. Sit back, let's continue. 3 people watching. Wow. Watching this exciting Sherlock Holmes. Thanks for watching, whoever's lurking.
The statue did it. It killed Zacharias.
Calm yourself now, Sir Charles. You've had a shock. Let the police do their duty.
What can a mere inspector like you do about it? You don't know anything.
A mere inspector? Sure. And now here comes Mr. Holmes.
Lestrade, are you here to receive a prize as well?
Very amusing, Holmes. You can go home. The ceremony's been cancelled. We've got a murder scene here.
Really? And to think I only came here for my prize.
I know, Holmes. I saw your name on the list of finalists. So go away.
You're not going to congratulate me?
What? Do you really think I'm that naive? You turning up out of the blue and then bam, a murder? There's a surprise.
Oh, you're making a spectacle of yourself, Lestrade. Let's just pretend that I am a simple consultant, your humble assistant.
Oh, all right then. A club member, Mr. Zacharias Greystoke, was killed at around 4 in the morning. There. Now don't mess around.
I promise that I won't, Inspector.
Okay.
What do you make of the facts?
It's quite clear. The murderer intended to steal the Mayan calendar. He was caught by Zacharias Greystoke. He then took up the first weapon that came to hand, the statue's spear, and killed Greystoke. Then he fled, just as Sir Charles was coming out of the club. Unfortunately, we've been unable to find any trail beyond the club's wall. It's as if the murderer vanished into thin air. Well, take a look for yourself.
Did you search the clubhouse?
What for? The murder took place outside. You're still here.
Okay.
Scratches on the stone.
Scratches on the stone. Which probably means nothing yet.
A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall.
Okay.
You're still here.
The surface is damaged. Traces of metal on stone. The iron mounting rod is broken.
Okay.
Pieces from the pedestal. A piece of the statue's mounting rod. Traces of metal on stone. It looks like the statue broke away from its pedestal.
Okay. Come back to him in a sec.
If I believed Lestrade, this Mayan calendar was the reason behind the murder.
Oof.
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. The case is scratched and dented.
Can I open it?
Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. This watch is valuable and old. It's been through a great deal. Zacharias' folder with some documents. These drawings represent the Mayan symbols.
Okay. So, spear, the watch, the documents. Here we go. Can I open it? No, I must be able to do something. How the hell do you open this thing? You need to wait for it to go basically small. Come on, let me open it. Basically check the contents of his wallet, but it won't let me open it. Come on. Come on. Just bear with me. Watching this noob try and play this. Okay.
Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias probably walked across them.
Basically, if something's complete, it goes green. See, green on the watch, green on there, green on there. I need to open the wallet. Do that. Holy moly. Well, here we go.
Money was left inside the wallet.
There we go.
All valuables were left on the victim. The strike was powerful and well aimed.
Okay. I like when you get all the parts, it automatically throws you out.
Sir Charles, are you able to tell me in detail what happened?
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Well, to prepare for the awards ceremony, I decided to spend the night here at the club. I was sitting alone at my desk when I suddenly heard a loud, metallic sound and a terrible shout. I hurried outside and well, I found the body of Zacharias. And I swear it, I saw the statue of Tekun Uman running away.
Hey, how you doing, Bravely? Welcome. Welcome to an exciting stream of Sherlock Holmes. So, if you play this part on harder difficulties, when you do his portrait, you normally have a time limit. Social active, emblem on his vest, politically active, cuff on his left sleeve, ex-military, yep, ring on his left hand, he's married, see, that's it.
You saw the statue running?
It was dark, but yes, I'm sure of it. It was running, and it was making the most horrible metal sound as it did so. And can't you see, the pedestal is now empty.
Did you know the victim?
Yes, of course. It was Zacharias Greystoke. He is... was a club member, and an excellent bowler.
But why was he here so early in the morning?
Oh, I don't know.
Sir Charles, where did the Mayan calendar come from?
It was donated anonymously. We received it shortly before the tournament, with a letter asking that it be awarded to the winner.
Yeah, it's an interesting game. Wow, this is sick. Well, I don't know about that, but it's not a bad game.
Is the calendar valuable?
Not really. It has historical value, of course, but to be truthful with you, Mr. Holmes, it isn't worth very much.
May I go in the clubhouse?
It's members only. I cannot authorize anyone unless that person has a written warrant from the police.
Okay.
And what about the statue?
I've no idea yet. I imagine a thief must have taken it somehow.
Right, so they were thieves, and they were very well equipped?
Yes, must have been. Then there's also Sir Charles's version, but...
Please, go on.
He said this morning that he was alone at his desk when he heard a shout. He went outside and saw Greystoke lying on the ground, and... believe it or not, he said that there was no one else on the green that night but the statue itself running away.
You mean that the statue might have killed the victim? Interesting.
Absurd, more like. Besides, it was dark and foggy.
So, somewhat like your version, then.
Okay.
You're still here?
Looks like you have to... Okay. So, steps and leaves. Basically, you basically reenacting this around. 2. That's 3. That should be number 4 up there. And the 5th one is where he runs away. 4.
It looks as if Zacharias was killed the moment he approached the calendar, and killed by the spear from Tukunuman's statue that jumped from its stand and escaped
Thanks to
over
the
wall.
donation, Suswald. Who the hell's that? Who's that? Thanks for that. Let me just check. That scared the. Oh, that made me jump a lot bit. That did. Come on, Streamlabs. Who was that? Who was that? China. Thanks, Bravely. Suswald. I've never seen that before. Message is China. Okay, thanks very much. Well, yeah, because what it is, because I'm using a capture card, I basically got 2 pairs of headphones. I've got 1 pair of headphones for the notifications, and I've got earphones plugged into the TV to hear the audio. Yeah, it makes rocking jump because it's normally the volume. Oh, thanks, Bravely. I appreciate that. Thanks very much. Thank you very much. Dankeschön. Oh.
Well, Holmes, your conclusions as my consultant?
My conclusions are approximate to Sir Charles's testimony.
Oh dear, you think the statue did it?
Everything points to the fact that the spear was thrown from the pedestal, and Mr. Greystoke appeared not to notice the killer.
Indeed. The journalists will be ecstatic about your version.
I would like to examine the victim and take a look at his belongings.
Oh, you've amused me at least, Mr. Holmes. Very well. I'll grant you authorization for the examination at Scotland Yard, but nothing more.
That's it. Back to 221 Baker Street. Here we go. Have you figured out this case? No, yet. This is a complete blind run, Bravely. Completely blind. No, not Bravely. No, that's just the very first part of this case. Okay, newspapers. That's the one. History. Maya civilization. There you go. Takuno man.
Here it is.
Yeah, this playthrough, Bravely, it should net me the platinum trophy. Should. And let's go to Scotland Yard, which is there. Fair enough, Bravely. She's gonna whip your ass out twice. Yeah, he doesn't live with his parents, so he's lucky. Actually looks clean. That's not like Sherlock. I thought.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Watson. Lestrade already has the victim's
I
body.
thought he was kind of clean shaven.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
So, first method on the right. That's the one. So, spear.
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal.
Pocket watch.
Tissot watch. Swiss.
Pencil.
1855. An ordinary
Wallet.
pencil.
And documents.
Money was left inside
Yeah,
the
you have
wallet.
to wait for them to be all green. See, so these are green. That means you've examined all of that part.
Oh, Zacharias had already translated some symbols.
And then it throws you back out when you've done that part, which is quite good.
The Mayan calendar. Here's a chance to have a closer look. Interesting. What are the symbols here? I'll need to redraw them. I could use this dictionary to translate the calendar's glyphs. They are the symbols that were drawn on the Mayan calendar. The papers from Zacharias' folder. They can help us to translate the Mayan message.
Okay, so you basically have to match left to right, I guess. So that one is cursed. Cursed. This should be called 2B. In the Netflix series, he's much of a messy. I don't know, but I haven't read the books. I started reading Dogs of Baskerville, that I've never finished. Yeah, I've never read that book. I know of it. This book looks freaky. Yeah, it's about the Mayans, I think. Number 3. are you? Here we go. This one should be sacred. That's the one. Number 6 should be temple. That's the one. Okay, you take care, Bravely. See you later. You're going to hit the decks 40. See you tomorrow. Maybe I'll stream. Good night. Sleep tight. Okay, Bravely, you take care, mate. You take care. Nice to see you still lurking, Dave. Number 7 should be meat to the death. There you go. To meet death. Number 8 should be risen. Nine is statue. Ten. 11 to be chosen. There we go. To there, chosen. And number 12 is to have mercy. Here we go. And that should be it.
Cursed will be anyone who disturbs the sacred temple. They will meet their death by the risen statue. Only the chosen will have mercy. It's not only a calendar, it's a curse. Zacharias Greystoke, a member of the club, was killed as the curse decreed.
Okay. Now we should be checking out Greystoke's body. Here we go.
It was a powerful throw. The spear pierced right through the body.
Red eye. It looks like a serious infection. The coroner mentions in his report some specific cardiac and digestive system damage. Traces of alcohol were found in the stomach. Apparently Zacharias had been drinking before his death.
This is where the spear entered the body. The murderer aimed for the heart. The weapon... It's possible that the link between Zacharias and the curse is at the archaeological club. I'll need a search warrant. These scars are old.
Okay. Now we have to visit Inspector Lestrade, which should be the other side, the door opposite.
Aren't you supposed to be investigating those cases of yours instead of bothering me?
Good day to you too, Inspector. I have a small favour to ask of you, a search warrant to investigate the murder at the club.
No, no, and no.
Vorty zone into this game, I love it. Nah, no, always. Hashtag medal. Yep. Indeed. Let's have a look. Lack of sleep. Wine. Hangover. There should be a gun on his desk. In a good mood. That's it.
Since I'm without the warrant, I should find something else to do. By the way, do you know if Sir Robin is currently in town?
I have no idea. And why on earth should you even think that I might know that?
Well, I believe I may have solved a case about, let's say, a salacious inspector.
No, it's not what you think. Nothing dishonourable happened. Go on then. Take your warrant.
So he refused to give you the search warrant?
Oh no, I've got it. I won't need you for a while now, Watson. I'll see you later.
So let's fast travel back to the club. Now that I've got the search warrant. Here we go.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Why does he look really white? Like the exposure.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
So he looks like... looks super white. It's so weird. I think I just need to go get him, get the key and go into the room.
Sir Charles, I have a search warrant. I would like to take a look inside the clubhouse.
I see. Here's the key, but I do protest.
Why would he protest if he's got nothing to hide?
I heard that Zacharias was killed by the statue spear. Why won't this...
Oh, here we go.
Zacharias Greystoke. Guatemala, 1881. I don't think this is a bowls tournament. It's Sir Charles Yellingham, the director of the club. I wonder who this man is. The photograph appears to have been faked or damaged. I'll take it.
Okay. Why would someone want to tamper with an old photograph? Okay, so there's one.
Ah, Sir Charles was once a captain in the guard. The 50th birthday of Lord Stevenson. Charles Yellingham has a large family.
There we go. Okay. Okay. Quite a few documents here.
Interesting. It appears that the club is unable to pay its debts to the bank. A message to Sir Charles from Zacharias Greystoke, the victim.
Okay.
The late Mr. Bromsby's collection. The late Mr. Blinkhorn's collection. The late Mr. Smith's collection.
The
late Mr. Sutherland's collection.
looks like there's a big missing section.
The late Mr. Roberts' collection. These antiques look quite valuable. It appears that it's a part of a gold statue from Guatemala. Solid gold. It's worth a fortune. This piece has been cleanly and intentionally cut. These trunks have just arrived. They're from Zacharias Greystoke's antique collection. Interesting. The men who own these collections are all dead.
That'd be worth a fortune, I would. Hey, how you doing, Medal VL? Metalloider. How you doing, MVR, mate? You okay? Just playing some exciting Sherlock Holmes. I like it. It's a pretty good game. This is the second case, by the way, MVL. Probably maybe a third of the way through.
This metal globe is very impressive. Some bits are missing. Some bits are missing.
Okay. I think that's it in this building. Green. Basically, if something's green MVL, is you've basically searched, you've exhausted that part of the search. Like on that table, on the desk, it's green, so you know I've finished it. Green, green, green. I think that's it.
So Charles, you informed me that you didn't know why Mr. Greystoke was here at such a time.
That's correct. I have no idea.
But in fact you do. Mr. Greystoke wrote to you about him coming with another person to visit.
Ah, well, yes, that is right. He raised a scandal about the Mayan calendar, so he wanted to see me before the ceremony. But I don't know exactly what it was that he wanted, or who this other person he mentioned might have been.
You have a fine collection at your club, with one disturbing thing in common.
Oh, all the items are from our club members.
Yeah, but they're all dead. They all seem to donate things when they're actually dead.
But only from deceased members, including Mr. Greystoke.
Yes, but it is a rule of the club that all our members undertake to donate their personal collections to us in the event of their death.
Okay, let's go back to 221 Baker Street. Let's go back. Let's go. Time for a bit of chemistry now. The graphics look different from the last game in the series. I don't think they look the same to me. It's the same. It's the same developers. It plays the same as the last one, which is Crimes and Punishments, which I've got a platinum on as well. Then we're going to analyse the photograph. The game's a little bit laggy today. Where are we?
It's Sir Charles Yellingham, the director of the club. Zacharias Greystoke. I wonder who this man is. It appears that part has been painted over. I need to find out what's underneath. Let's gently remove the paint with a soft cloth.
Oh,
Aha, there's another person in the photograph.
The plot thickens.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Look here. There's a person with a swollen eye who was concealed within this photograph. A dispute of some kind, do you think, Watson?
Possibly. But it appears to me a characteristic symptom of a rare tropical disease that is found in South and Central America.
South America! Brilliant, Watson!
Happy to help.
Brilliant, Watson.
Is it deadly?
Well, there is a chance he survived.
I shall ask Sir Charles, but who knows what he'll say.
I have an idea. There is only one hospital for such illness. The Hospital for Tropical Diseases. I have friends who work there.
Oh, yes?
Well, the chances are slim, but I'll pay them a visit. If he's in London, they would have seen him.
Let's go to... Okay, I need to go back to the club and speak to Sir Charles. To the club. Watson looks very different. Yeah, he's got a great moustache, and that little bit under his lip. Okay.
I found this photograph on your wall. You're in it, but do you know who these men are? Particularly the gentleman with the swollen eye.
Oh, him. But that's poor Mr. Albeit. He died from fever during an expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago. We were searching a Mayan Quiche temple, but everything went wrong. We were unable to enter the temple and the expedition ended in disaster. I'm here, and here is Zacharias. And there is Bernard Marley, another member. He's over there, near the pedestal. By the way, he's the fellow who built that terrible statue. He created it, must have been 10 years ago.
Albeit was his collection.
Well, the devil if I know. We never did locate it.
Okay.
Poor Sir Charles. A crime at his club, it's a terrible thing.
Mr. Bernard Marley, I presume. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have to ask you about an expedition to Guatemala.
Shh, not here. It's too dangerous. I'll give you my card. Visit me there where we can talk.
That's weird. They want talk, that's weird. Someone must be adding topsoil to the garden. The pot, yes, the pot thickens. Watson. He hasn't said elementary yet. Unless he's saving that for later. Yeah. So in these sections he can run forever, but in the previous part when he's running through the forest he had a stamina marker.
Keaton Street.
I think this is the right way.
Cranning Street. Grub Street.
Okay. We're in the right place. This is the place.
Fresh scratches. Something large and heavy was dragged here.
Mr. Holmes, you must forgive my stay at the club. It wasn't a safe place to talk.
And it's safer here?
Yes, better here. Not my office. I have secured my foundry, you know.
Huh, reassuring.
Maybe have to make a portrait of him. Okay. Required for close work. Next part should be injured finger. Intricate work. That's it.
Did you know Zacharias Greystoke, the victim?
Yes, he was a brave friend. Such good karma until yesterday.
Do you recognize the unwell man in this photograph?
By Jove, albeit. Yes, that's him. The poor fellow met his end in Guatemala. He was struck down by a terrible disease.
You were friends?
Not really, but he was an active member and a courageous man. Too courageous. You can't fight against the Quiche gods.
And what of the expedition? You were seeking a Mayan temple?
Yes, the temple of Tekun Uman. Another one of Charles's stupid ideas. We found it, that there was some kind of strange force that prevented us from entering. An evil aura. It was Tekun Uman's emanation. We could all feel it. Albeit its disease worsened suddenly, there was nothing we could do. And now, with Zacharias' death, the curse has reawakened.
After 14 years?
Prophecies are timeless, even in the beyond. There is no escape.
Okay.
Did Zacharias believe in the prophecy?
It is not a matter of belief, don't you understand? Zacharias was convinced that we could stop the curse by studying the calendar. What insanity! He sent me a message. He wanted us to visit the club and try to convince Charles to remove the calendar from the awards ceremony.
But you didn't go?
I knew Charles would refuse. Anyway, studying the calendar wouldn't help. Tekun Uman is far too powerful.
Your relationship with Charles Yellingham is...
not friendly. Well, it is reciprocal. You know, most of his expeditions are failures because he is too focused on his hypothetical career to be in politics.
He has political ambition.
Well, that would be an understatement. He has ambitions for the House of Lords, and the club is his means of achieving this. It's also the reason for his disastrous management. But he still succeeds in finding money. I wonder how.
What's your opinion on Tekun Uman's statue having disappeared?
I don't know, but I have nothing to do with it. Nothing.
Yeah, I thought statue creation.
But in fact you do. You made the statue.
That's true. But it was 10 years ago. You can't blame me for that.
Don't you think so? After all, it is the statue that is responsible for killing.
No! It's Tekun Uman. But who could imagine that a simple statue replica would be chosen by Tekun Uman? Nobody. I have to leave you now. I've got paperwork to do. And we've spoken too much. He could hear us. Tekun Uman. Well, goodbye then.
Okay. I think I'm going to do this next section and then I think I'll probably call it an end of the stream, I think. Been going for, wow, nearly 2 hours. Okay. I think I'm going to basically examine this building and then carry on. Then I'll probably end the stream.
Apparently, Marley has built multiple statues of Tekun Uman.
Examine that. Examine that.
A drawing of Tekun Uman. This mechanism is quite modern. All the gears are of good quality. Strange to find it in a foundry. No oxidation. This metal arm has never been outside. It's not part of the bowling club statue.
Okay.
There were two large boxes. Two large boxes which were inside the warehouse. They were taken to Bernard Marley's office. It's probable that the missing crates contained pieces of Tekun Uman's statue. Marley is hiding something inside his office. I'll have to visit it, but at night, and with Watson.
Okay.
Caitlin's at Miss Alice's playing the piano. She disobeyed me.
Well, Holmes, I was inspired to... Oh, look here. The postman has made a mistake. He's delivered a letter addressed to Miss Alice.
Oh, he mistook 221B for 221C. Give it to me, Watson.
Bit of a tantrum from Sherlock. Oh, I think now is a good time to end, I think. How many people's here? 3 people. Okay, I would have done a raid if there's more than 3 people here, but never mind. Well, thanks for the likes. Thanks for being here. Considering the game is not that exciting, to be honest, but it's a good game. It's good that it's completely different. It's good that it's a good change of pace. So thanks for watching. See you all later.